enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough.
Wait, 10, 53! 54, right, 54. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Check, check. Hey, both 66.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 37 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
I'm coming for his son. I'm coming for his son. No. Off. Watch, twist.
Brady deferring to White on the draw. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Brady. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go. Regular.
He'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Get that ball. Check three. Switch. Hey, 66.
On second and 11 now. Brady trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now BREES. Dancing to his left. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Alabama. Rim.
To throw is Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
First down, Saints.
On first down, Murray. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
Watch the run.
Now they'll throw with BREES. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now BREES on the bootleg. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. It's John Simon with a sack. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with BREES. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. On the ground, Michel. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Come on, QB, come on. Check 30.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's got him in. Complete. It's Julian Edelman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Brady on target to Edelman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Check, 47. Hey, let's get this, get this.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Brady going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
On 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Brady now on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Rip. Check three.
Shotgun now for Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking long for Thomas, and it's knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas, and now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. He's going to look deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run. This is Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now. BREES. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Third and long now after the sack of BREES, and the Saints up against it here. Now BREES. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's fourth down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down? To throw, it's BREES. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Patriots' defense is going to take over on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. On the draw, here's White. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second and 11 now. Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And he's got Sanu. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside 25. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. On first down, Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. They stay on the ground with White. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 50, check 50. Check it, reload.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn 72.
On second and goal. Brady under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kiko Alonso coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll try to run it in, Michel. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mohamed Sanu. his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 14-0. Drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw is BREES. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterback...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Dante Hightower, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady complete to Watson, the tight end.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now Brady. And able to find Dorsett. Philip Dorsett by himself. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 47 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now BREES finding Kamara, and they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing now is BREES. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Now BREES. Again has it complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.